Can I just move on to our next candidate, Len? Your vision for Auckland, please.
I want Auckland to be the most livable city in the world. And I want us to deliver that off a balance, a perfect balance of the three real pillars of building great cities, great towns, great villages, really. Strong focus on environmental sustainability. I want to pay respect to the people in the West, that extraordinary focus that they have developed over the last 20 years of an eco-city, their desire to deliver on and build a city around environmental sustainability, strong management of waste streams, a real commitment to public transport, reduction of carbon discharges. I believe it's critical for us as an international city going forward that we embrace that as one of the key pillars for the development of our Auckland. Secondly, it is critical that we manifest the country's real hope for us, that we be the powerhouse, economic powerhouse of this nation. It is the nation's hope, and we need to build it off an extraordinary transformation of our transportation system and our transportation requirements, delivering on a vision that is 30, 40, 50 years of age now, and that vision is around rapid transit, rapid rail. I want to see us build with some real momentum, taking this opportunity to change, rail to the airport, completing our inner city loop, and rail to the shore. We really need to unite this community, not just in a social and a cultural sense, but in an infrastructural sense, and transportation is a key element of us driving our economic growth and development. And so, of course, tourism is one of the major beneficiaries of that. We need to make a strong and firm commitment, as Melbourne did, that we are an event and show city. We're going to give you a lot of work, Ewan. We are an event and show city. This city is a place where when our visitors come here, they only stay here for an average of 1.8 nights. We need to make a strong commitment that we want them to stay for 3 or 4 nights, spend here, and really inject funds into our economy. Thirdly, we need to really build strong, cohesive communities, communities that are collaborative, and that reflect the fact that we are the largest Pacific city in this world, the largest Polynesian city in this world, that we have an extraordinary multicultural heritage that we need to embrace and reflect back to the outer world, and that we need to know that it's not a world-class city that we're building. You cannot build that without us actually building world-class communities and recognising that firstly Auckland is a place of 100 villages. We get those villages right and we will build a great city around them. But lastly, Rod, I want to say that the greatest requirement of the first mayor and council and our community boards working in a collaborative fashion is to unite this place, to bring all of our communities together. Their greatest worry is that they will lose their identities and that we'll invest the money only in the CBD. We need to deal with that issue, bring them in, make them feel loved, respected and regarded, and in that uniting, reach out, bring them in. And on the basis that we can unite in that first 3 to 6 years, we could deliver on that hope, that great hope of the world's most livable city.
Right, thank you very much. A warm round of applause please for Len Brown. Jason, how's it going in terms of the tweet sphere and blog world out there? Anything you'd like to pick up on before we turn to Len for a question?
There's been some questions about disability planning, and I think there's a couple of transport ones on the rail loops.
Okay, that's good. I'll come back to those specific topics in just a moment. So now a question for Len, though, on his vision. A lady there? Thank you, Andrea. Thanks.
Hi there, I'm Andrea Rush, Point Chev resident. Just a question for Len. One of the things that's come out of the earlier forums, a lot of the people who've come to the earlier forums are actually from the Unitec catchment, Mount Albert to Waitakere City, and we had Mayor Bob Harvey here in the first session. A lot of the Waitakere City residents feel very passionately about the eco-city out there and how amazing that has been. And they felt that they would be losing the eco-city with the Supercity. So what would you do as Mayor to make Auckland the eco-city, the Supercity the eco-city?
set some really strong aspirational targets, as Waitakere have done. I'd like Auckland over a 20-year period to reduce its carbon discharges by 40%, to really lay a stake in the ground. You would do that by way of significant build and uptake of public transport, and I note that Waitakere has done that and we can lead off that. I'm really strongly focused on delivering out a green waste recycling strategy that would further reduce our carbon discharges. I believe that we can bring to bear a green waste recycling strategy that would take 50% out of our waste stream and would lead again to a significant reduction in our carbon discharges. I'm really focused on innovation, and in particular I'm hugely impressed with some of the work that Vector is doing around solar panelling and our ability to reduce energy and be more energy efficient in terms of our commercial sector. I attended the launch of the new solar panels on the roofing of Hubbard Industries in Mangere recently. Significant reduction in their power requirements as a consequence of their making those commitments. We can think big and we can think small, but there are a number of ways in which we can encapsulate, I believe, the spirit of the eco-city and deliver it out as an absolute bottom line policy for our council, for Auckland. And I just want to say, Rod, in conclusion, New Zealand's point of difference on the international marketplace is its clean, green, pure image. And we need to be the spearhead carrier of that as the major city of New Zealand into the international marketplace. And so maybe that is the best manifestation of the delivery out of the eco-city message.
Fine, thank you very much indeed.